We're just kinda going. No, now it turns around.
Dr. Hans Zarkov is about you.
Locking torpedoes on Dr. Hans. As long as he's out of the field, we should be good. Launching torps.
God.
Warning. Attack by
Torp say his shield is down.
Yeah. Rip that anaconda.
Vincent Sink is fair game.
Roger that. Taking up attack position. Target dispatched.
For a total of over 454,000 credits to share between yourself and your wingmate.
That kind of blew up, right?
Just his wingman turn out.
He's going down hard.
Bounty voucher of over 182,000 credits received from 13th Legion to share between yourself and your wingmates. Warning. Attack by pirate detected. Augustus is fair game. James Axtell Johnson is fair game. Fabian Fay is a legitimate target. Christian Berry is a legitimate target.
BG stuff.
BH is bounty hunting and bindings.
What's
up, Slaps?
Fabian Fay has a bounty.
That Fannel. Jesus.
Augustus is a legitimate target. Augustus is a
There he is.
legitimate target.
He yawned.
Roger that, Commander. I'm moving into attack now.
Rachel Augustus is a legitimate target. Attack by pirate detected.
What up?
Christian Berry has a
Yo, yo.
bounty. Bounty voucher of nearly 112,000 credits received from 13th Legion to share between yourself and your wingmates.
Damn it. Does that guy have ECM?
Is a bounty.
Yes.
Augustus is a
going on.
legitimate target.
Fucking NPC ECMs.
I mean, I don't necessarily mind them getting on my nose with these burst lasers.
Bounty voucher of
I think that's all.
126,000
Hazardous.
credits received from 13th Legion to share between yourself and your wingmates. James Axtell Johnson.
Who needs an invite? CW that wanted an invite?
Oh, shh.
Vitriolic Monday is fair game.
Multiple hostiles in this area, Commander. Let's go to work.
Bounty vouchers received for a total of over 110,000 credits to share between yourself and your wingmates. Romulus is a bounty. Warning. Attack by pirate detected. Bounty voucher
Roger
just
that.
over
Taking up attack
10,000
position.
credits received from 13th Legion to share between yourself and your wingmates. Bounty voucher of nearly 9,500 credits received from 13th Legion to share between yourself and your wingmates.
Yeah, Singarli's our home system.
Christian Berry is fair game. Romulus is fair game.
The best home system.
Bounty voucher of around 7,500
I mean, it's pretty nice. We do have some cool
credits
stuff.
received from 13th Legion to share between yourself
Yeah, I
and
was
your
out here
wingmates.
I'm running without shields. Cover me, Commander. Rider in tows, Commander. You didn't stand a chance.
Bounty vouchers received for a total of over 103,000 credits to share between yourself and your wingmates.
Damn it, we killed everything.
I know. No one's dropping it. What's going on here?
We gotta go to the center.
The snails are moving.
Fighter launching.
Rider systems coming online. Enjoy the ride, Commander.
Link terminated.
Roger that, Commander. Telepresence control taken.
Lysark is a legitimate target.
Copy that. Let's take this one down.
Oh, so close. My fighter started shooting him and gave up the game. Would have had him otherwise. I got him good there.
Your fighter using the shard cannon?
I'm running without shields. Cover me, Commander.
It's pretty damaging. 100 DPS.
Jeez.
Bounty voucher of nearly 60,000.
2 extra huge hard points of damage added to my ship.
Understood. Focusing my fire on your target.
You just press the short cans that powerful?
Yeah, that's what the damage they do. And then the other one is a railgun, and it does 70 DPS.
Right.
Yeah, it's pretty good, and they don't miss with the railgun.
Bounty voucher of nearly 64,000 credits received from 13th Legion to share between yourself and your
The only problem is those shark cannons run out really quickly.
Now, do you have to restock them on the fighter?
Yes, I just run them into a rock and launch a different foe.
credits
We must
received
divide another team, Commander.
to share between yourself and your wingmates.
Damn it, I want another cutter or anaconda to torp. The NPC anacondas only take 4 torps.
I think you got your wish. There's one.
Bounty voucher of nearly 126,000
Switching to
credits
torpedoes.
received from
Preparing for
13th
launch.
Legion to
Don't
share
shoot him yet.
between yourself and
If you
your
got a scanner,
wingmates.
scan him, but don't shoot him
Oh
until
yeah.
that
No,
happens.
I'm scanning everything before I fire.
Perfect. Alright. Getting locked up. He's coming right towards me. It's perfect. Firing.
He's got ECMs as well.
Oh boy. Oh, that wasn't enough.
He took the shield generator down to 8%.
Oh. Got unlucky that time. It's too bad we can't cook them. Make sure you shoot the rest of the way when it goes down.
Yep, I'm aimed on. Yep, it's down.
There we go. Good. Did I hear flechettes? Are you launching flechettes?
No.
I heard flechettes for sure.
For a total of nearly 284,000 credits to share between yourself and your ringmates. Justin Hookenis is legitimate target. Justin Hookenis is legitimate target. Zelma is legitimate target.
Understood. Focusing my fire on your target.
Eagle has a beam laser and a can.
Sounds like a typical Eagle build, right?
Yeah.
Bounty launches received for a total of nearly 19,000 credits to share between yourself and your ringmates. Don't freeze is fair game. Bounty voucher of around 16,500 credits received from 13th Legion to share between yourself and your ringmates. John of the Tops is a bounty.
Understood. Focusing my fire on your target.
Oh yeah, he's just peppering that asp.
Bounty voucher of
I think that's it, Commander. Scanning for additional
47,500 credits received from 13th
Nothing but
Legion
clean
to share between
contacts.
yourself and your ringmates.
I'm on it, Commander.
Uplink to fighter initiated.
Copy, Commander. Prime for attack.
Peter Janko is a legitimate target.
Oh, it's a courier. Nice.
Elite one with that. Let's got some shields, jeez.
There we go. Nothing a few shards can't fix.
Right? We finally got in range of the burst lasers too.
Oh, the hounds.
42,000 credits received from 13th.
That time it wasn't me. I was flying the fighter.
And your ringmates.
Oh, that's my ship right there. Sweet. Yeah, you're in your fighter now.
Getting some fixed weapons training.
Exactly.
Gideon is fair game.
I read you. Got the target on my scanner.
Oh! That was almost bad.
Voucher of just over 13,000 credits received from 13th Legion to share between yourself and your ringmates.
Some fighting going down.
Fight, yep. Our ships will catch up later.
Exactly.
Dan has a bounty.
Yours will catch up much faster than mine.
Massive Ark is
Oh,
legitimate.
this Anaconda's wanted. Let's focus that first.
I read you. Got the target on my scanner.
Oh man, those shards are damaging.
Bounty voucher of nearly 177,000 credits received from 13th Legion. to
I'm
share
expecting
between
an
yourself
Anaconda when I
and your
target you.
wingmates.
It's just like a tiny fighter.
But Frost is fair game.
Roger that, Commander. I'm moving into attack now.
Oh, I'm out of ammo. Oh, asteroid time.
Oh God! What the Diamondback have? My apparently my NPC never actually came over here. He was just, or she was just chilling on the other side of the asteroid field still.
Oh yeah, that's why I do engage at will, and then I command them to do stuff.
Systems online. Ready for action.
Then they help.
Threat neutralized. We live to fight another day, Commander. I read you. Got the target on my
I'm
scanner.
gonna need to reload soon though. Oh yeah, and I gotta pay off my bounty. Fuck. Oh, he's
Scanner
running.
showing a frame shift charge, Commander.
Oh,
Let's
your
stop
fighter
him before
took
it's
a
too
ram,
late.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that. Oh, my fighter is doing work with the railgun.
Threat neutralized. We live to fight another day, Commander.
Okay, well I'm definitely gonna blow up these eagles. I might leave that vulture. Got just enough pack hounds for the eagles here.
I read you. Got the target on my scanner. Shields are toast. I need support, Commander. Understood. Focusing my fire on your target.
Yo, yo. Oh no, that's in game. It's just I was killing a whole bunch of NPC ships. 21 more mega pack guns left. Let's do this. Just enough. Alright, warping over to pay off bounty and reload.
Alright.
Neural link terminated.
You know, we'll just warp through the rocks. What could possibly go wrong? Oh yeah, navlock.
Bounty voucher of nearly 67,000 credits received from 13th Legion to share between yourself and your wingmates.
It's,
Not a bad little,
target.
little
oh
amount.
yeah, no, that's a mod. It's
69,000
EDDI.
credits received from 13th Legion. Dan has a bounty.
For longer than we've been in here.
Legitimate target. Dan has a bounty. Nicholas Berry is a legitimate target. Fighter reconstruction complete and ready for deployment. Dan is fair game. Nicholas Berry has a bounty. Zedden has a bounty. Nicholas Berry is a legitimate target. Zedden has a bounty. Warning. Attack by pirate detected.
Yep.
Damage
You know it.
game.
Definitely
Bounty
bad.
voucher of 9,000 credits received from 13th Legion to share between yourself and your wingmates. Nicholas Urry is fair game. Bounty voucher of over 8,000 credits received from 13th Legion to share between yourself and your wingmates. Dam is legitimate target. Bounty voucher of over 98,000 credits received from 13th
Hey, Undead.
Legion to share between yourself
How's it
and your
going,
wingmates.
Not too bad.
Hey,
Destination confirmed.
What's going on, man?
Orgy's prizes traveling to the Asadana
Just
system.
thinking I got about eight quitters at least, plus more on L's mob that don't even want to play the game anymore.
Dictatorship with a population of over 3 million
yeah,
souls.
because they're not doing
Asadana front is
community
the
goals
controlling
anymore.
faction. There is a lone orbital station and 4 planetary stations
What?
in
They're
the
gonna
system.
quit those?
Yep, no new paint jobs this week either. They did one new voice pack and that's it.
Information: Asadana is undergoing a
So they already
There
lied
might
about
be
what they
some
said they were
good
gonna
trading
do at that
profits
one
to be made here.
forums page.
No, they're gonna do it. It's just at an unspecified time. So in the meantime, we don't get any more community goals.
Oh, gotcha. Till they finally implement something, and there won't be nothing.
Could be just 1 week. It could be months.
I heard somewhere it's going to
Complete
be
and
4
ready
weeks
for
of no
launch.
communications.
It's like already been that.
Yeah, they mentioned 3 to 4 weeks or something like that every that period, or no, it was every 3 months. Yeah, every 3 to 4 months it was. We're getting new content put in here to get ready for the next expansion.
But yeah, no, with the CG update, they said there would be no CGs for a month.
Oh, okay. So it's at least a month.
Yeah, that's part of the getting ready for the next expansion thing.
They're also working on Game 4 and Game 5 right now. So that's where all the real focus is going.
On Space Lakes. Hopefully, because that's the only thing that's going to save this fucking game.
Yeah, they're not working on that yet. I can tell you that. The entire team is focused on 2 different games. Hopefully one of those games is a first-person shooter that has like 0G environments, because then they can just implement that in this game, no problem.
I want magnet boots too.
Yeah, me too. But good luck
Pull off
with that.
some crazy shit, you know. Boost up in there and then cling to the wall and then shoot the guy below you. You know?
Yeah. Have you played Space Engineers at all?
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, you have magnet boots in that game. You can do all those things.
That's cool.
It is good. It's a voxel game though, so it's kind of like Minecraft in space. All the ships are blocks, but it's still really good. It's just
What about StarMade?
yeah, StarMade's not as good.
Yeah, no, StarMade's bad.
Yeah. No, Space Engineers ended up being something pretty decent. And there's lots you can do in it. I built an Asp Explorer, full interior.
There's actually a good amount of shit you can do in StarMade. I played it for a
Vicinity
little
of
while.
Corio leads
Beast,
started
Pirate King.
Enterprise.
Yeah, me and Jay
Is it?
played online with Space Engineers on a PvP server. It's pretty fun.
Has anyone else looked for high-grade emissions lately?
Landing pad 39 is at 4 o'clock
about
PM
2 weeks
as
ago.
you enter with the green lights on your
Oh,
right.
well, I've been trying just today, and it's hellacious, man. I've got all these boom systems around me, and like I've gone to all of them, but only one had a high-grade emission.
Sort by population.
No problem.
Go to any of them with high population. Because you get more signal sources that way.
Yeah.
Don't just go to boom systems.
Well, I figured it would, you know, since it was already not working that great, that would help out. But you're probably right.
Docking complete.
It's not dependent on the state. It's dependent on the.
Is it on old criteria too, or?
Orgy's prize is now fully
I have no
refueled.
idea. I'm fairly certain it's just a chance.
Comet 13th, Orgy's prize
unknown
repaired.
mission or unknown signal source.
Comet 13th, Orgy's
The,
prize restocked.
High grade. Not now, god damn it. Don't you love it when you're mid-combat and your stick goes all squirrely?
Ah, yes.
I've been doing some crazy jitters here when interdicting.
That's why I stopped buying Sci-Tech sticks.
How'd you know I had a SciTech?
Your stick's going all squirrely. I've had 3. That's a Sci-Tech hallmark. The other sticks don't do that. That's why I stopped buying. I'm the Thrustmaster all the way now. This T1600M, it's glorious.
Are you able to are there holes to be able to affix it to a deck?
Maybe. I think so. It's got the sticky things you can put on, I'm pretty sure. I've got my my throttle Velcro to my desk, but the stick's heavy enough I don't need to do anything. It's got a good, like, 10-pound base to it. Maybe 5 pound, but it's heavy. Not like my X52 that I would just rip off the desk at a moment's notice.
Oh yeah, this X52 is actually really fucking light. It's
yeah. The X55 had a good weight. That's about. This is heavier though. That's the thing. Like, I was like, oh, why is this so heavy? The throttle's super light though. It's plasticky as shit, but Velcro works good.
Can you attach
Cargo
just the stick?
Can you what? Sorry.
Can you use just the stick, or is it attached via?
No. They're separate USBs for each, so you can use just the stick or just the throttle or both.
That's actually a problem for me, because all of my USB ports are occupied.
Paid bounty of 13,000.
I plug it in my keyboard.
I don't have the USB ports on my keyboard. So if I buy a T16K, I'll have to buy a hub as well.
Yeah. That being said, it's less power draw than the 16, the Cytec sticks.
Just not powering a giant fucking screen or something.
Yeah. No MFD. You're not powering all these useless lights. It's got a light that turns on only when you move the stick, so it's pretty power efficient. I used to want all the lights on it, but now I play in VR, so that really doesn't matter to me. As long as the stick's accurate and has the buttons that work, I'm happy. I can count the amount of times the Cytec sticks got me killed in Elite Dangerous. And just like...
I went for a ram and almost got mounted into a rock.
That'll happen. That being said, I do like the amount of buttons the Cytec sticks have, and the general design pleases me. It's just, yeah, if they didn't break all the time, they'd be great. Like, get me a German-built Cytec stick, and I will use that for years. Exactly. But supposedly there's these Russian sticks that are really well built, so I'm gonna probably get one of those. They're like $500 though.
That was my entire tax return. I've already spent half of my return.
Yeah. That's the thing, you can get a whole HOTAS for like half that, but then if it dies in a year, it's not really worth it.
Or you could be a super cheapo like me and go get a $60 Thrustmaster off of eBay and just run.
Yeah, that's what I'm using now. That's basically the same thing. They're good, like, surprisingly.
They're really good. Mook runs the same thing as I do, and like it's technically a PlayStation setup, but like they're super good bang for their buck, and they last well, and they're not badly made.
Yeah. That's the Thrustmaster, like the QC is done properly. Whereas Cytec, they're like, what QC?
Well, it's better now that they're not Mad Cats.
Yeah, exactly. I bet you it is better now, because Logitech is a step above from Mad Cats and Cytec, that's for sure.
What I do really enjoy about this stick is the fact I can set the resistance. I got a big old fucking hand. Sometimes I don't realize what I'm doing and I'll crank it super hard. So like I'll just have to turn. So that's why my resistance is set all the way up.
Are you talking about throttle resistance or stick resistance?
Stick resistance.
Oh cool, this doesn't have stick resistance. I think there's throttle resist on this, but I have it turned down. I want it like, buttery smooth.
I had to take some parts out of my throttle so the resistance doesn't work anymore.
Yeah.
It's just even. It's got a little bit of resistance, but that's in the potentiometer.
Exactly. Oh, and potentiometers are the death of these sticks, just so you know.
Oh hey, my fighter finally left. She's mostly harmless now. Yay.
Right.
I missed just grinding CGs in my Type 10 for Elite.
Oh yeah, that paint job. That's fucking awesome. Mamba. And it's even named Rising Sun, that's perfect.
Paid bounty of nearly 35 million.
It used to be the S&B Rising Sun back when I was serious ago. Then I quit them and it's now 13.
There you go.
You guys are way cooler than they don't. And Serious Go doesn't do just BGS.
Yeah.
Was I thought that said out of range for my frag cannon? I'm like, hold on.
Nothing's out of range of the Mamba. Well, Courier, Viper, purely gold.
Can Clipper out?
They have the same top speed, but I think it's easier to get a Clipper to top speed than it is a Mamba. You want to put heavier stuff on a Mamba. But I mean, you could make like a hull tank Mamba that would be Clipper speed.
I'll laugh at those two words. Full tank mom.
Yeah, that'll be the first ship that gets killed.
I bet I can make one.
Oh yeah, it's just like that's the least ideal ship for it. So few hull points, and then,
I mean,
you know, the heat.
That's the one thing I can say about the Challenger when I ran it. It was slow, but hardpoint placement for frags and hull, I think it was a little bit of a monstrosity.
Yeah.
The Mamba doesn't have as many internals though, does it? I don't think it's the Challenger.
No. That's the thing, the Mamba's got poor internals, so it makes it very poorly suited for hull tanking. And then its heat problems also compound that. And its size, you know, you'll be able to see it. It's not exactly stealthy.
Yeah.
What you need is a or a Crate Phantom. Well, those things are great at stealth. I was running the numbers in there.
They're super thin.
And a lot of weapons for a stealth ship, and they run cooled too, so you can really do some stealth. I was looking at it, thermal vent. You can basically just stay cold with any ship while you're fighting, even with shields. And if you're already a cold base ship, you're probably impossible to hit when you're doing that.
Well, see, that's my Vulture. Like, the only thing is, like, I run a shock, and it keeps that Vulture at a literal solid, like, 26 heat. But if I put 2 vents on it, it would drop off radar.
Yeah, and that makes you really hard to target and shoot, even if they know where you are.
What ship was this? Sorry,
Vulture.
Oh. Am I the only person that's able to keep the Mamba cool? My resting heat on the Mamba is 28. All armored 4 thermals. And no weapons that generate heat, which is frags multi.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can't really do prismatics and expect the Mamba to run cool. That's the main issue.
Bounty of 300
Yeah, I'm running a
credits.
bio-weave.
Disengage from local networks.
And the thing is, the Mamba's a shield tank, so you want like the heavy shields. It's one of the only 2 medium ships that can run 4,000 shields.
Welcome home, Your Majesty.
Yeah,
Comet 13, Orgy's prize has dropped
I have
to
1,000
normal
shields.
space.
And 2,000.
Alveo
1,600.
has a bounty. Bounty
This thing is still
voucher,
very
nearly
fragile.
118,000 credits received.
That's what I mean.
from
You're
13
at a quarter of the
Legion.
shields you want to be for maximum PvP enjoyment.
Dancer is fair
Even still, mine gets run out fast.
Rail Autumn is fair game.
I mean, I've got
Bounty voucher of nearly
about 2,000 effective for every gun, so 2,500 effective.
Yeah, I'm running 4,000 shield and I think 1,800 hull on
Bounty
mine.
voucher of
1,500 maybe.
75,000
I'd lowered it, but I put more
credits
module
received from
reinforcement
13th
in.
CMDC W3040 has a bounty. Hackburn is a legitimate target. Bounty voucher of nearly 75,000 credits received from 13th Legion to share between yourself and your wingmates. Mark is a legitimate target. To bounty vouchers
Could've dropped me 100 clicks from the station for no reason.
162,000
Oh,
well.
credits.
Time to just set the throttle to 100% and I'll tab and talk to my friend.
3040 is a legitimate
I mean, one
target.
little jump will probably get you there.
CMDC
100's good.
W3040
70 you could just drive it, but 100 you can actually make the jump without going past.
Celeste Greaves is fair game. To bounty of archers received for a total of over 162,000
Oh, no.
credits. See
Ouch.
Southall is fair game.
Hello.
To bounty of
Crashed
archers
into an
received
enormous
for a
ship.
total of over 267,000
You sent that ship onto a rock,
credits to
too.
share between
Oh, jeez.
yourself and your
Ooh,
wingmates.
FTL to kill. Should I twerp it?
Panama Red is a
Harrison
legitimate
Skywalker?
target. Panama Red has a bounty. bounty of archers received for a total of well
How many
over
dwarfs do you think it'll take to take out
48,500
Harrison
credits
Skywalker?
to share between
I
yourself
don't know. I'm trying to get off this rock.
Alright. I'll let you know.
Dan Brown is fair game.
See if he comes right at me or not. It doesn't seem like he's going to.
Attack by pirate detected. Bounty
Kinda
archers
not the
over
most maneuverable.
34,000 credits received
There we go.
from
Okay, I'm
13
launching.
legions.
I'll just do 2 at first.
God.
Skywalker is fair game. Simon Broadhurst is a
Okay,
legitimate
firing 4.
target.
Oh, he's gonna dodge now. I should have fired 4 first.
Is a bounty. Harrison Skywalker is a bounty.
Actually, real quick, since the biggest
Simon
point out and
Broadhurst
Alliance
is a
Challenger,
legitimate
I might actually build one.
Harrison Skywalker
They're
is a
really
bounty.
good hull tanks, and they
There goes the
slam
shields.
pretty hard with rank.
Detected.
Noted. I'll probably. This thing can fill up with whole reinforcement packages because it has 3 4-size restricted. So it's like you're putting whole reinforcement or shield banks there, and one of those things is better
Module
than the other.
reinforcements too.
Oh yeah.
What was it? I was dueling Cups in one of the trainings, and his fast, he rammed my Challenger. Shield gone, he went straight to 40% hull, and he was like, and I'm paper compared to this thing. Let's not do that again.
Yeah, challenges are tough.
They're just so slow.
They are, but they're thick as well. It's good. They are slow. That's the main issue.
He's gonna get out.
No, he's not.
Close.
The bounty of archers received for a total of over 318,000 credits to share between yourself and your wingmates. Fighter
Oh yeah,
launch.
fighters. I should probably
Solid
launch one.
copy. Deploying the fighter.
Yes, it out Fatafati is fair game.
Fighter deployed. Standing by.
Is he really getting out? Really?
No.
No.
An eagle.
Bounty of archer around 22,500.
Yeah, that's
credits
a hull
received from
tank.
13
5,000
to
hull.
share between yourself and your wingmates.
With
Is that in the
about
Challenger?
10. That's
Yeah.
a Challenger.
Oh my god.
That
That's
is
what
a
mine hit.
That's a shieldless whole tank Challenger.
That's the thing though, you could put a bi-weave on that and just be a nightmare in a wing fight.
See, that's what I ran. I ran just a basic bi-weave, and it had like maybe 400 or 500 shields. Not that big, but that still takes a chunk.
The 1C bi-weave, it's like 100 shields. Comes
You
back
won't let you
every
run
20
that.
seconds. Oh, it won't let you.
I tried, trust me.
Yeah, the lowest one basically. And
I
then
think,
you
I
just
think I had to run a
constantly
3.
It's more for psychological effect. It doesn't really help you as much. It does, because
Yeah, the smallest you can run is a 4. So you can't run one of the 3 slots.
That sucks.
Unfortunately. Every ship has to have its shortcomings.
Yeah. Although, I mean, they probably should have gave those Alliance ships some better stuff. They really have a lot of shortcomings.
Yeah. I mean, it can't be any worse than the Type 10 having an 8 slot, and you can have a fat shield and fat hull. You're a monstrosity. You just cannot catch anyone.
Yeah, and it still maxes out at like 7,800 or something, so it's really not that great. Not compared to the 11k that you get on the cutter shield.
Yeah. What can you get your hull to, though, with that shield is the thing.
Oh, I've got like 3,500 or something as well. Plus like module reinforce. I get out all the time.
Well, you're fast enough to be able to get out soon.
That's the thing, that all the other factors are included. It's not just the maximum shield. The speed,
Yeah.
the jump range, the weapons complement, you get a lot of stuff.
See,
Fighters.
that's the thing. The outfitting, the fighter bay, and everything, weapon placement on the T10 is so good, and it's so fat. It's just so damn slow.
And the jump range is bad too.
Jump range is not that bad on it, actually.
Yeah. When you're all armored up, it sucks. Mine's not
It
great.
actually has better jump range than my Anaconda does for combat.
That's just not great.
See, the T10 had 32 light years with the size 5 jump. combat fitted,
That's pretty good.
and this
That's
thing
like a
only
combat.
has, yeah, this thing only has like 25 combat fitted.
Do you have the size 5 thing on it, dude?
Yes.
Oh my.
Yeah.
You're using like a
They're-
B-rated fast boot drive or something?
Nope. A-rated fast boot.
No, fast boot, yeah, okay. That's the thing, I don't use fast boot anymore. I got enough shields to like really know when to leave, and I never
Yeah.
have a problem with it anymore.
I
do
think the
sometimes try,
T10. Yeah, I think the T10 you could get up to. What was the number crunch? I got close to it because it was like 8K shield and roughly 6K hull.
To share between yourself and your wingmates.
Really?
With
That's
with
not
all
bad.
the resistances in the world,
That's
and you could run
decent combo.
full turreted multis and just laugh at things. That thing has 0 heat problems or
Yeah.
targeting problems. You want to target something behind you? Fire away.
8K shields and 6K hull, huh? I might have to try something
It
like that.
was fat. I know mine was running 6 and 6.
Even that's fine. I mean, as long the thing is, you might not have room for the module reinforcements and stuff then, but you might be able to make it work.
I want to see if I can find it again. Now I'm curious.
Because 6K is enough to stay in the fight for, you know, at least up to like probably 50%, and then just leave.
Well, do you remember me getting pounded that time? The whole instance just like, hey, there's a T10 in here. Get.
That's the main issue with flying it, is you're a target.
Red River has
Oh,
a bounty.
yeah.
Red River has a bounty.
Copy that. Let's take this one down.
So frags and pulses on this Challenger. Pulses for the effects. Which of incendiary?
I don't know if you can put incendiary on pulses.
On frags.
Oh, frags, I guess. I like double shot screening shell, but I think they nerfed that. It used to be really good.
Yeah, DPS for double shot screening is 179.112 fixed. Although it reloads in 2.5 seconds, so that's all.
That's the thing, yeah. You get more ammo, so you've got like more shots, which is highly
Exactly.
useful. You're basically getting double DPS from that, or prolonged DPS. It's damage over time. Don't make me torp a vulture. I'll do it.
Bounty voucher of over 80.
I think that's it, Commander. Scanning additional threat.
13th Legion.
Recharging a C with damn mass charge.
Canale Paralyze there.
Understood. Focusing my fire on your target.
Attack by pirate detected.
I've got no cover here. Diverting power to shields. I'm running without shields. Cover me,
Heat
Commander.
levels beyond
Hull is
operating
down to
tolerance.
50%.
Link terminated.
Fighter is destroyed. You took too much damage,
Attack by
Commander.
pirate detected. Warning. Heat
Roger
levels
that.
beyond
Initiating
operating
SLS
tolerance.
deployment.
Fighter launching from mothership.
Systems online. Ready for action. Threat neutralized. We live to fight another day, Commander.
Oh, he's running for it.
I reach you.
Shit, he's gonna get
Got the
out.
target on my scanner.
Maybe not. Ah, he got out. Son of a bitch. Alright, I gotta eat something, so I'm gonna go turn in.
Alright.
Back to Abbeyport.
Sweet Jesus.
I did 2 full runs, so I should definitely turn in at some point. Scoop.
Cargo scoop. Link terminated. Fighter rebuilt and ready for deployment.
That's to the left of me, no, that's to the
Entered Super
right.
Cruise.
Together.
Fighter rebuilt and ready for deployment.
No,
Comet
no.
13, Warning Prize has left Super Cruise. Entered Super Cruise.
Kitty.
Fighter reconstruction complete and ready for launch.
Gonna take this quick pirate assassination mission for 13.
Might as well.
Left Super Cruise in the vicinity
It's one of those
of
shitty, like,
Corian
follow-on missions.
Abbeyport.
No, they're good. Especially with torpedoes, those missions are dead easy. You just torp the guy, shoot out his drives, kill him, and then it's like, you just run away, you don't even have to fight all the other guys.
Yep. And this isn't even one that pays out a lot of money. This just pays out
Landing
500
was at 10
$1,000.
o'clock
It's not
PM as you
fun
enter
to
the
find
green
higher.
lights on your right.
Damn, I still have torpedoes left. I forgot to waste them. Oh, save money. Not that I need it, but... Printing a cutter is kind of a drain on your expenses after a while.
What's your rebuy?
It's pretty low, 30 million.
Yeah, I have... My rebuy is 10. I'm also not an extreme fucking powerhouse, so...
Yeah, that's the thing though, you can have cutters with rebuys of like 60 million. Easy.
Jesus.
Yeah, that's the armor costs more than the ship. The reactive armor is 440 million.
Why, if I get a cutter, I'd run with military grade composite.
No, lightweight. That's what I do. It's like It's faster, and
Maximum
you can
fuel.
almost get the same amount of armor out of it for the price difference and the speed difference. It's well worth it on the cutter.
Comet 13th, Orgy's prize restocked. Comet 13th, Orgy's prize repaired.
I've never had the armor come in useful
Comet
in the cutter
13th,
like ever.
Orgy's prize repaired.
If your shields are down, you're basically dead, and at that point you don't want heavy armor, you want speed. And hull reinforcements, really. Hull reinforcements and module reinforcements are key. And then armored modules in some key spots. Either just the extra plating secondary or like the armor plating if you can afford it. It will get you out alive. But I have to use overcharged power plant. Too much power for those crazy shields. My trick is just leave at 20%. 20% of 11,000 is something like 3,000 shields anyway. If they grom you, you can still get out at 1,500 shields. It's fine.
Jesus.
As long as the numbers are there. That's like versus 8 ships. If it's more than 8 ships, I would leave at higher than 20%. Because, yeah. But we standard get attacked by 2 wings. They'll anchor 2 wings in on a single ship. That's usually the most you'll get before you can escape.
Bounty vouchers for over 4 million credits have been redeemed.
Alright, I dropped 4 million on Abbottport. I'm gonna put that in the homeworld thing.
Jesus, the hardest part is fucking interdicting this guy. Oh my god, he interdicted me.
Yeah, they do that.
A harmless cobra.
Yeah, I noticed that. What the funny thing is, I was heading down to the signal for one of those assassinations, and then the assassination target pops up and pulls me as I'm heading down to his own signal. I'm like, okay. Is it Veterans Day today? Oh, last Monday. Wait, that wasn't last Monday either.
Friday.
It's the Ides of March today.
Beware them.
From like Rome and stuff. Caesar got stabbed in the back. Multiple bad things happened on people on this day.
You didn't get the reference.
I didn't really hear you.
Oh, I said beware them from, it's a reference to the tragedy of Julius Caesar, or the death of Julius Caesar, Shakespeare.
Yeah. Exactly. Beware the Ides of March. The deadliest day. The day that they killed Elite Dangerous. Now we're still playing, so whatever.
Pirate Lord, Cobb. I thought it was lowercase letters, but no. It's all uppercase.
Oh my god.
Wait, what's going on about Citadel?
Oh, cool. They opened up their hunter bot to everybody.
Oh, what does that mean?
Oh, they got this hunter bot that like they can kind of track players down. But I guess they opened it to everyone. So now everyone can use it to track anyone down. I'm sure that won't have massive, far-reaching consequences for the Citadel.
Is there a channel dedicated to tracking prominently infamous members of the...
Sort of. I mean, we have a bot for that too, but it doesn't track them. It just, says whether we're supposed to shoot them or not.
Interesting.